This holiday season, there's about 130,000 seniors living here in San Diego without a family.
Yeah, either they've lost loved ones or live far from family, their spouse or friends. That's where the San Diego Seniors Community Foundation comes in. Joining us now to talk about this effort is Paul Downey, the Chief Advocacy Officer for the foundation. Paul, thank you for being here. I guess this is a sensitive topic, but we can all sort of relate to this. Either we've got parents, especially this time of year. What does isolation really look like for seniors, and how does that impact them?
Well, it literally means that they're not interacting or talking to anybody. So these are people that are living alone, may have no family, few or no friends, and are dealing with just the day-to-day life, but they're also dealing with aging issues, whether it's mobility, hearing issues, health issues, on their own, with nobody to be there. No kids, no family, no caregivers, and most importantly, no socialization. Talking to people, interacting is critical to mental health, but also to physical health.
Let me ask you about this, because we've been reporting lately on a lot of senior scams, and especially if someone is alone, they're actually more vulnerable here. So talk to us more about that, about dealing with this here in San Diego.
Well, that people who are alone are preyed upon. I mean, it's good advice for anybody out there that if you feel that you're being scammed, it's say something to somebody, talk to somebody, say, does this sound right? Does it pass the smell test? But if you don't have anybody, you are at risk of being scammed. And the so-called romance scam is one of the biggest ones out there right now, where you get a text from somebody saying, oh, I miss you, I really want to talk to you. If you're lonely and don't have anybody, you say, who are you, I want to talk to you, and they get roped in, and before they know it, people have lost tens of thousands of dollars in these scams simply because they're desperate for some sort of human contact.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Your foundation has a campaign called the No Senior Alone campaign, which is giving out more than 30 grants to local senior centers. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. So we're using the senior center network that's in San Diego, and we have some great senior centers out there, which are a great place to go for activities and socialization, but we're using them to reach out and try to identify those folks that are by themselves, and using the holiday as kind of the enticement to come in for some holiday cheer, maybe get a present, participate in a holiday dance, but find some hook that will get these people off the couch and to come in and interact, because you get the socialization, but you also get an opportunity to get eyes on folks and to see, is there a physical health issue? Is there something going on? Is there a mental health issue? And you can bring resources before you're calling 911 and having the paramedics come and get them and haul them off to the emergency department.
For sure. So we have a strong veteran community here in San Diego. We know about that. So how important is it to support those who have now served and they may be struggling because they're alone? Well,
the veterans are one of the key targets that we're after this year, and really trying to reach out through veterans organizations that are related to seniors and get these folks in because they've been through a lot. They've served our country, they deserve our respect and attention, but now they're celebrating the holidays alone, with nobody to support, no holiday cheer, none of that. And so that's a key thing that we're really focused on.
Is there a goal, a financial goal, in terms of what you're trying to raise with the campaign?
Well, we really would, we would love to raise about $100,000 if possible. We have a match from the Som Family Foundation is matching folks, and so it's an opportunity for folks to make a contribution. We love people to make a gift, but also you can go to your local senior center and just volunteer and talk to somebody. It doesn't matter what you talk about. It could be the Padres' fortunes for next season. It could be the weather. It could be whatever. But engage people and make sure you're getting that human connection.
Very quickly, you have an effort to modernize and expand senior centers. Tell us about that as well.
Well, that's part of it, and we're going to be launching in 2026 is really to reimagine senior centers. One of the things we're seeing in this country is actually a decline in attendance at senior centers, which is really odd because we're in this major growth of older adults in this country. The boomer is because of boomers. That's the reason. And so we want to reimagine and find things around longevity and health to get people to come in so that they're getting the direct service, but they're also getting that interaction with everybody else.
And you touched upon it lately, but where can people go if they want to get involved?
Well, the easiest way is to go to this foundation's website, which is sdscf.org, and they can learn all about all of the things we're doing. If they want to make a donation, they can hit that Donate Now button, and again, that gift will be doubled through the end of this month.
All right, Paul Danley with the San Diego Seniors Community Foundation, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate
Wealth of information. And of course, we also have it on our website, also at fox5sandiego.com.